Hey man, this video will be without details, will be brief, but with no time wasted. All essentials not mentioned here, I will mention in future videos. Now, first point I want to touch upon in this video, or in other words, the channel difference I want to emphasize. So, unlike many other YouTubers in this space or many other content in this space, what I aim to achieve with this channel is that there will, among other things, there will be very structured content and playlists featuring the step-by-step development of me on my journey, of me doing what I preach with examples. So therefore it will be a kind of a copy and paste step-by-step guide that you can hopefully take, edit it to your situation and apply it to your life. Also, I hope that me showing my path from almost the start will be more relatable to you than watching the people that have already made it, no matter the bullshit people that just wake up 5 a.m, do this and you'll succeed, or be it of people that are real but still are already successful and their minds are on other topics or on other problems. They can't really relate to the people that are on the bottom and they're working, grinding to get to the top of society. And I hope you watching me from my almost first steps will be much more relatable. So, as many of you might have experienced, free cheese is only in mousetraps. So I will be very blunt and I will right now touch upon my profits of doing this channel. So the baseline, of course, obviously, is money. I am a teenager and whenever I can monetize this channel through AdSense, this will empower me to do many other things. But one thing I will mention is, as soon as my business ideas, my journey bring me to a point where I don't need the ads to do what I do, they will be gone for good, because I don't want to be the YouTuber that tells you that I make millions a month, but then in his 10-minute video there are like 3 ads non-stop. I don't want to be that. Next, and I will touch upon this in a next video because this would be very important to discuss, is the number one self-accountability that I get from recording these and watching them. And not only self-accountability, but the more of you there are, the more you will hold me accountable to what I say and what I do, which is very important because people are lazy and people like to let themselves relax. Accountability, the motivation that you get from looking at the real way things are, because when you look at yourself in the mirror, or if you think about yourself in your head, it tends to be a little different to what it is in real life, but those minor differences, they actually have a lot of impact on how, for example, how you actually look compared to how you think you look. But this is not a discussion to be had now. And finally, number 3, and this coincides with my aim, one of my aims with this channel, well, not only one of my aims, but the most significant aim, is I really want to, and I love the whole idea, but I want to build a community of people that are not only actively self-improving, there are many other communities like this on the internet, but what I want to build is, as the name of the channel suggests, a tribe that will also bring up, help, support other members of the tribe on their journey. And this goes on a whole another spectrum. Online with your own experiences, offline with For example, you make a business agreement with each other, or just minor things, as if one tribe member goes traveling around the world, instead of just being a foreigner in a city or in a country, he could meet up with others. And you see how good that is. You know, you will never be foreign in any place of the planet. You will always get the true experience and perspective and everything of the place you're in. And to me, that is just invaluable, and also very comfortable. But I will elaborate on this in another video, because this is also a topic that I would like to further touch upon. So your profit that you can get from this channel is for beginners, without disclosing my future plans. For beginning is concise, but not always, because sometimes I won't be concise when it will be like discussion videos. But concise and structured content of mine and others' journeys, experiences, and general knowledge about life, using which, as I said earlier, you could try to create your own plan. More so, if we assume that building this community works out, I have very big plans that will enable those in these communities to have access to something truly unique and life-changing. But I'm not a person to be discussing things just to brag before there is actual value of discussing it. And finally, of course, I realize that in your eyes right now, I'm just a teen whose words have no weight to you. Like, why should you just listen to a random kid on camera, right? Which is one of the reasons, just one, of why the first period of growth of Tribe, most of the content will actually be my thoughts and understanding of other people's content, of other content creators that I have gathered over years, that are actually no bullshit people that will have immense value for you. And of course I won't be just hitting play and pause on the video and repeating their content. There will be my takes and my thoughts on their content, but mostly for the first period of the channel, that will be the content. But don't let that scare you away. That is, I will also touch upon this in another video. As I said, I will try to be as brief, as concise in this video as possible, just to not waste your and mine time. And if you decide you want to join, the next few videos I will be touching on these 3 or 4 topics that I left out for other videos. But of course, as I said, mostly that doesn't mean that that's all the content there will be. I will also seldomly include my own takes and experiences that I feel that will be enough trustworthy for you. And so the first topics that I will touch upon with these reactions, with my videos, will be suitable for the majority. They will be sometimes in depth, sometimes not in depth, but keep in mind this is the start of the channel and the start of my journey. And so the first topics that I will touch upon in these reactions, in my own videos, they will be mindsets of working on yourself and mindsets of girls and dating. Also fitness and just general life stuff, like for example music playlists that you can listen when you need motivation, or you know, just general aesthetic pictures that I find. I want to create a tribe that will slowly but surely encompass all aspects of life, And so with all the important and heavy topics, as I mentioned, I think blending in some music and pictures would be a cool idea. And I will emphasize that the more Tribe grows, the more additional topics I will add in, and the more in depth I will go in all of the projects. So the longer you stay, a little bit of marketing here, the longer you stay with us, the more value you will get. This is all I wanted to touch upon in this particular video. Everything else will be in the future videos. Let's do this, man.